G'day Cannon Fodder, welcome to another instalment of World of Tanks playthrough in this map, which is Mountain Pass, and I particularly wanted to show the world this game, this awesome game that Becca Toner, myself and Biggest played just the other day. Fantastic battle, absolutely epic in its entirety, and yeah, I'm not going to say any more about it, you'll just have to watch. So here I take a position whereby we keep an eye on this line and make sure that we know what's pushing up that line. Now if we had a light tank, he would have been able to pop down there, spot, and then get back before he was hit, but we didn't have anything, so we have to just stay and look after this line and retreat to a more defensive position, because this isn't a very good position because you're easily spotted. But we do some damage. And I get a beautiful shot, take a heap of life off the Renegade. That would have been frustrating for him. Leave him questioning his life decisions. Quite important not to lose any hit points here, especially if you want to get back to a more defensive position later. If you go back there and you're already weakened, there's no way you're going to be able to hold that line. So using Hesh, I was able to get 33 hit points off him, which isn't much, but hopefully I would have done some damage. So you can see they're pushing up now. We need to get out of here as quick as possible and get back to a more defensive position. The "you can't say no, just say CC" decides he's going to stay, and he's just looking at us like, why are you going? Like, but some people just need to learn that there are better defensive positions to take, and not to try and hold the line yourself against 4 tanks, but to join your teammates and actually do some damage by helping your team rather than trying to do it all by yourself. So he is coming back, but he doesn't come back far enough. He needs to go to the back corner and use the bushes as cover. So I take a position up here just on the hill so I can peek around the corner and spot for the team. So I've called my 2 clanmates back to give me a hand in the defense of this position, and you'll see Biggest getting into the back corner, putting himself into a position whereby he'll be able to get some hits on the tanks as they come up over that rise. So yeah, you can see the "just say no, you can't say no, just say CCs" has decided he's going to take on 2 heavies by himself, or 3 tanks by himself. So you can see that tank, he's pushed up hard and he's able to get a shot on me. You need to take time to allow your tank, your vision to focus in on where you want to hit. That was rather a hurried. So looking for the weak spot, but unable to penetrate on that shot. So yes, he's left questioning his life decisions after pushing up on about 6 tanks that are holding the position. And I was able to get another shot on the Renegade because I aimed at the position just below his turret, where the turret joins the body, the weak spot of that tank. And that's what you need to look at. I really do enjoy the way this gun quickly focuses in, and even when you move a little bit, it stays focused. And you can find shots quite quickly. So the mouse is pushing up, wanting to spot me as well. So he spotted me, but I get back before anything's able to hit me. Somebody gets a good shot on him. And now that he's pushed up, I'm able to get a good shot on him in the lower plate and take off 375 damage, and he's gone. And now all we're left with is the tier 10 Centurion AX, and I take my time to get that lower plate, take off 423, and then get a nice kill. And Beccatona's questioning his life decisions in pushing up so hard and fast against the tier 10, but anyway, he manages to help me spot that tank, and I'm able to finish him off. So now, as you can see down the bottom of the map there in the south, we've got a line that's struggling against a lot of tanks. But first of all, we've got to get rid of this Lorraine. So that rock being in the way means I need to move to the other side, which I quite quickly worked out. The other side of that rock, and use the bush. You'll have to excuse the lack of sound. It's that glitch that you get in World of Tanks on replays sometimes. A beautiful shot, 400 off the Lorraine. And now we're able to go down and push that bottom line along the south. Yes, we all need support. Not sure what sort of support he needed. Whether he needed a trip to Maya to pick up some, you know what. So once they see the amount of tanks that are pushing up here, they all retreat back to the base. I was quite pleased with myself here because Beccatona, being a Unicum, has lost quite a few hit points, and he probably did get more hit points than me and do a lot more damage, but sometimes playing that aggressively in the Centurion can get you in a lot of trouble, which means it's very important that you try to survive in the game as long as possible so that you're able to deal damage for a lot longer and therefore win the battle. So yeah, the Kari, the Char Future, the Turtle, KPZ all have gone back to their base into a defensive position, which is a very awkward way of trying to win a battle, even with the amount of tanks that we have. So we know there's a turtle there somewhere. There he is. Unable to pen him, of course, because his armour is just too good, but from the rear he's able to be destroyed by the AMX AC-48, who has full health. So the Emil and I are going to go and check, but as you can see, the LC even has turned up elsewhere. So off to the base. The M4A1 luckily has good eyesight and is able to destroy ELC. I have learned to be very cautious in this tank since I started playing. My win rate is terrible, but over the past 4 or 5 battles, my win rate has slowly been climbing. So you can see our hit points are being reduced. We've got hugely more hit points than the other team, but their Shrek has gone into a very defensive position, and it's going to be very, very difficult to push in on him. So the BZ is pushing in, but now this AMX gets right in front of Becca and I, and we're unable to get in a shot on that. Unfortunate ricochet on the Shrek. AMX loses even more life. So as you can see, we're quite quickly losing tanks. Now what I'm going to do here is wait for the M4A1 to push up on the 9 line up to the top. So a lot of patience is required in this game. Everybody's always eager to push ahead, get that damage, get that kill, take the glory. The TVP is making his way around as well. So Becca has told me now to hold back and wait for those tanks to come up as a distraction. We have the advantage of numbers, and when I make the big push toward the Shrek, I will go as fast as I can, knowing that the other tanks will be distracting them from me and what I'm doing. So I've healed my driver, make sure I'm fast as possible. So the TVP and the M4A1 are nearly there, and it's only 2 minutes left in battle, and it's time to really push. And off I go now. So making the final run, the timing is perfect. We do lose some tanks. Now the beauty of, you can see that the Shrek has been distracted and he's looking over towards the other tanks, and he has destroyed one. So he gets another shot on me, and then I get luckily get him pushing down the hill and spin around, and we're at a distinct advantage. Even though we've all got low hit points, there's no chance that he'll be able to destroy all 4 tanks. He destroys one. Get a shot on him, take a good amount of life off, and the TVP takes away my glory of the final kill, and we've got a win. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm sure you were on the edge of your seat like I was. Good luck in tanking. Bye for now.